It started off like this. We run laboratories here. Lab is we create a room where we put our people and lock them in for a month or so to solve a business problem. And that's what we call a lab. And the motto behind the laboratory is Hotel California. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. We locked in about 15 people in a room last year, and we asked them, how can we improve customer service? It became the mother of all laboratories. And this thing just grew. And eventually we asked people to come up, how do we brand this? How do we put an umbrella around it? And someone came with the idea of MH equal Malaysian hospitality, and then that's how it came. It's really nice to see. I think the best part of a change process, the leader provides the direction and the passion to go for it. The troops carve out the way to getting there. And that's the way to do it. I think that MH, to put it very simply, it's about doing the ordinary thing extraordinarily well.
Malaysian hospitality is something which, since we were born into this.
For those who are used to give service to passenger, it's nothing new. Your upbringing will tell you whether you are a really good service provider or not.
It's actually the value that we've been practicing day one. We've been brought up by our parents.
Honestly, I felt that it was already there.
That's why I thought it was cool. That's why I was thinking, what can I think of SQ? So quiet.
When I saw MH, I said, fantastic, because all these years, we never thought about it. Here we have, right in front of our eyes, the MH was the two-letter code that we've been carrying all these years. And we have a blind spot and we don't see it.
Can't think of a more suitable words. It's not often you have the two abbreviation letters of an airline to be associated with the behavior of the airline.
Whatever we can give, it should come from the heart. So for me, it's warmness. So the warmness, kampung style of togetherness, that one, I think, will make us different from the rest.
There is a need to bring people together and say that this is the values we are looking at, and to be reminded. If you don't emphasize on this and you don't remind people of this, we will lose out.
So MH is actually a positive sign. We need to inculcate, we need to practice. In Malay, we say, pembentukan siasah diri.
Malaysian hospitality concept is a historic turning point for our organization. It has always been in our blood and soul all this while. It is only now we are unleashing this concept.
This would be a main differentiator that MAS could really take on to really make it stand out from the other airlines.
No better way to describe it.
I think it would work. I think that would be the way to go, because you need to find a differentiator between you and other airlines.
The image of our open house concept, whether it's Hari Raya, whether it's Chinese New Year or Deepavali, where we are very open and we are very genuine. We are very, very proud of people coming to visit us.
It's the little things that make the difference. It's not the big things, it's the little things. And I heard this, Selamat Pulang ke Malaysia. It just made my heart feel so warm.
As a customer, what I've been looking for, if indeed I want to experience Malaysian hospitality, I want a seamless process. From the time I pick up the phone to make my booking, I don't want to hear no. I want to hear that you'll try.
The Malaysia Airlines experience, the wonderful experience, can be translated all the way from booking, from telephones, from cabin crew, from luggage and so forth. Then I think we have a very complete end-to-end, truly Malaysian Airlines good experience.
Every area of Malaysian Airlines opens itself up and really embraces the concept of Malaysian hospitality. Be to your customer the way you would be to your friends at home, anyone who comes and visits you. As in, you would try to solve their problem, you would find a way to, and they need to embrace that, every aspect. And that would make, I mean, I'd be proud to recommend Malaysia Airlines to anyone.
We need to evolve, we need to move. New airlines, new aeroplanes, new services, long-range, low-cost carriers, all sorts of new concepts, new business models is coming out. We are lost, you know. So we have to come up with a competitive advantage that nobody can have. And that is MH, Malaysian hospitality, our smile, our warmth, the way we do things, the way we greet people, everything. With the hopes that this is something that other competitors cannot follow. But whether MH will be successful at the end of the day depends on the leadership, the people who are driving it, you, me, perhaps, other people who are involved in other MH things, you know. It has to be ingrained into the DNA.
Because you are actually branding our type of hospitality. So by explicitly going out there and saying Malaysian hospitality, people who have not experienced it before don't know what we're talking about. So well, what's this Malaysian hospitality? And then if they do experience it, then they'll go, that's what they mean. So it actually almost brands it, and it allows us a channel to actually give that.
If we treat Malaysian hospitality as a commodity, it should embrace the world, and then the world will experience the same. Maybe that is the point of view I assume that our MD are trying to do. He's trying to make it, Malaysian hospitality is a commodity that can be sales, that can be marketing all over worldwide.